Still looking at me.
What's up, Mighty Gang? How you doing? It's your boy, the Multitasker, and welcome back to another reaction video. Now, I'm pretty sure you already know that I'm mostly into the Marvel comics and DC, which is that some of the films are good and DC is struggling trying to develop having the good ones, because we already know how some of the other films were. I'll just say they're trash. But one thing I never get into, or at least read some, are mostly of the Valiant comics, because they've been around since the early 90s and it kind of died out until they basically being brought back, being rebooted, and a lot of familiar names is also being back with a whole new image that is completely, what we all used to remember back in the day, or what we used to grow up. And the reason I bring this up, because the fact we finally got ourselves the official trailer for the upcoming movie Bloodshot, which is starring with Vin Diesel portraying as the main protagonist. I believe that the name is Ray Garrison, a former soldier that's basically being reconstructed or being brought back to life by a well-known corporation to become as the ultimate killing machine. Now, I will be honest with you, that's the thing. I'm familiar of the name and the character, so I read a little bit of it, but not get into it. But Bloodshot was considered as a popular of the Valiant brand, and I think I remember that there was a short clip that was portrayed by Jason David Frank that was supposed to be of a story event, if I'm not mistaken. So I could be wrong about that, but I know that he played as Bloodshot. So, and the thing about that was that I've heard about this movie and the fact that Vin Diesel's gonna be involved with this. I mean, he would be being in most of those action movies that we all know, but the question that remains is, can he pull it off? He could. It's just I need proof to make this convincing for me and my perspective. So when I found out that the trailer came out last night, which is that really early, and I got to get some sleep, because I had to get up at least get up before I had to clock in, because that's how it works for me of my afternoon shifts. So now this will be a good chance I could get to watch this. So without further ado, it's time to react. All right, come on.
And initiate sequence.
Gina, I'm home.
Memories are made of this.
What is this place?
I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but you got yourself killed at RST. We rebuild the most important assets in the U.S. military. Soldiers like yourself. You're the first who we've successfully managed to bring back, but improved, enhanced. With the technology in your veins, you have an army inside you that will not only make you stronger, it will heal you instantly.
Holy shit.
Now tell me, do you remember anything?
Where are you going?
I've got unfinished business. I'm gonna find the man who murdered my wife and kill him.
Okay. Okay. Oh, shit.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not.
All right, shut him down. And initiate sequence.
What?
Okay, who is the next target for elimination?
Oh, what the hell?
Tell me, do you remember anything?
Do I know you guys?
I don't think so. They've been manipulating you. What you think is real sometimes ain't. And initiate sequence.
Sure about that?
Revenge is what makes a man like you exceptional.
You know nothing about men like me.
That is absolutely fantastic.
I feel like I just heard this. Are they playing this on repeat?
Looks interesting. And yeah, it is considered as a based on the best-selling comic book. But keep in mind that this is supposed to be as a film adaptation. And hold on a second. Let me go back to that. Give me 1 second. I want to see that.
Revenge is what makes a man like you.
Right there. Okay. Okay, so his looks like his skin is started to fade, having that little bit of a white chalk like skin, kind of like Joker, but not entirely. And his eyes are bloodshot red. I think it's getting close to of the transformation, and not to mention that the glowing red that's dead center to the chest. It's very likely it's getting closer of being what we all recognize of the reboot of the Valiant universe. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it looks interesting. So, like I said, hopefully that this movie would be considered good, but you know, it's still debatable if it's worth it. But the film is still under development, because when it says coming soon, so it's likely to say that it would come out next year. So they still got a little time to try to get everything that's done right, and not to mention that's got to be everything out of a reference of the comics. So all I can say is that let's pray and hope that this movie is going to be worth it. Just maybe like for summer, we'll see. Hopefully. So that's all I got to say. So other than that, that's a really good trailer. So and thank God it's not a teaser. Otherwise, it'll be a waste of my damn time. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. But if you enjoyed that, let's leave it a likes and leave a comment down below. Once again, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click that bell and get that notification from this guy, and for reaction, music, gaming, and streaming. Mighty Avenger signing out, but I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out, everyone, and enjoy the rest of the evening.